Hey there, Joey from DayJobHacks.com. Today I'm going to talk about pay-per-call affiliate marketing. It's going to be a full pay-per-call tutorial. I'm going to show you one campaign, everything inside of it, how it made up to $650 revenue in one day. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it, the niche, the ads, where I got the traffic, everything you need to know about pay-per-call. And better yet, I'm even going to show you where you can get access to the landing page template that I'm using in the pay-per-call affiliate campaigns that I'm running, okay? So all of this inside this video, tune in. All right, so anybody that watches this channel, you know I talk a lot about media buying online, how to get traffic to offers, affiliate marketing, making money, all of that fun stuff. If that stuff is what you like to watch, then please make sure you click the subscribe button below and you'll get access to all of my future videos, and all of my other videos are still on the channel. Please go check them out and you'll see a whole bunch of great stuff. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about what I did last month. What I spent my time on was all around pay-per-call marketing. Now, you might have heard of pay-per-call marketing before. If you've been in this game at all, you might have heard about it many years ago. In fact, I've never done it myself up until this year, and I'm going to show you all of the things I've learned, all of the things that work for me, what didn't work, some of the mistakes I made, all of that great stuff you're going to see in this video. So it's going to be a great video for anyone who wants to start pay-per-call or anyone that wants to improve their campaigns in pay-per-call. Now, it wasn't a huge revenue generating cash machine that you might expect, but it still made up to $650 in one day revenue. I'm going to show you that as we go forward. But first, let me just talk a little bit about pay-per-call for those of you just tuning in and wanting to know exactly what I mean. Basically, it's taking people offline from a website or from an advertisement that you buy, and you're sending them into a phone call. So basically, you're taking them offline. So once they leave the internet, it's really hard to track and optimize at that point. So it's a little more challenging in that respect. However, it's much easier, I find, to convert somebody into a paid call. So once they call, it's easy to get paid because you can get paid after a 1 minute duration. If they're on the phone for 1 minute, the tracking system will pay you, and you can do it for up to 2 minutes, whatever it is. In this case, I'm going to show you an offer I was running where I got paid $65 US for a 2-minute phone call. So I had to get somebody to call into this company. It was a home security company. They call in, and if they stay on the phone for 2 minutes and are interested in home security, then I get paid, okay? So I'm going to show you that in a second. Another thing you need to really consider is that I am a CPA affiliate, so I love online. I love tracking online. Once you get to pulling people offline, it's a completely different story. It's different tracking altogether. In this case, I used Ringba. There's also another one called Invoca. There's two major companies, Ringba and Invoca. I don't know which one is better because I've only used Ringba. But you can check them both out. Most affiliate networks out there are using these two call tracking platforms to send calls to you, and you as an affiliate can also sign up and use these platforms to track your own calls, so you can route calls through yourself, and you get phone numbers from multiple different networks and put them all into this tracking platform that allows you to have one phone number, okay? So it's very important that you do that as an affiliate as you move forward, and I'm going to talk about some other resources you can get to explain that further. So first resource I want to talk about is Ringba itself. When I joined Ringba, I actually got access to a full forum. They have great YouTube videos. Check out the mastermind case studies or whatever they're doing on their channel, Ringba. Shout out to you guys. I'm not getting any compensation for this whatsoever in doing this video, but because I'm basically showing you what I did with Ringba and how I used it myself. But basically, I got access to a Skype group, which allowed me to go in and find actual offers. So people buying phone calls, okay? I have the traffic. They connect me with the people that want to buy the phone calls. So by being part of this community, it's very helpful to find direct buyers. That's the big thing about changing from an online perspective to moving offline, is it's really easy to get sucked into the whole brokerage thing where everything's being brokered, everybody's redirecting their calls through each other, and it's really hard to find the direct buyer. It's key if you want to be successful in pay-per-call marketing, is to find direct buyers, because it's really hard to see where all the calls are being rerouted. Where online, if you're running a CPA affiliate offer, it's very easy to see if you're being redirected through the internet 17 times through 17 different networks. You're not going to work through all that system. You're going to go direct to the offer owner, okay? So you get better payouts, more access to, quality reports, all of that stuff. So first tip, definitely try and find direct buyers. Go to offervault.com. You can find other offers there. Networks that have offers, make sure they're not rerouting 17 times down the path so that you finally get paid after it goes through a bunch of other people taking part of your commission, okay? So that was one big thing I learned. It's very easy to be, put into a rerouting scheme where you're kind of losing a whole bunch of commission. Now, with all that being said, what are we going to do next? I'm going to show you how to start your campaign, what you need to consider, the types of offers that work well with pay-per-call. You'll find it's mostly all in the same types of niches, like home services, like home security, plumbing, HVAC, you've got solar, all of these. You have financial offers, insurance that work well. Air travel is a big one. That's one of the biggest ones is air travel I've found. Then you have legal, all of these big niches that have high ticket buyers. So basically or high ticket customers, basically when these people become a customer for that company's making a lot of money, they need to convert them on the phone. So we got to get these people from the internet onto the phone call. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Let's go into the computer and I'm going to show you more details, 8 things you need to consider. Then I'm going to show you how to get access to that template that I'm using to convert people from the internet into phone calls. Okay, welcome to the inside of my computer. Now let's go in and check out the stats here and the ads that I ran, the traffic, all that fun stuff, okay? And then we're gonna talk about how to set up your campaign. So here we are inside ringba.com. This is the tracking platform I use. If you're gonna sign up to a tracking platform, I highly recommend Ringba. They have a great support system in place. They also have resources available to train you on how to get started using their platform. It's free to join. Then you get access to their Skype group, their Facebook group, their forum, all of that fun stuff, emails every week, all of that, and that is what you get. So here's the test I ran. I ran it from August 3rd to August 14th. I did a test on home security. That was the first offer I choose. So the first step obviously is to find an offer for pay per call. Once you get your Ringba account. I guess step 1 is getting your Ringba account or your tracking platform so that you can start tracking all of your phone calls. Step 2 is to find some offers that you can run, okay? So what I would recommend is you go into offervault.com, search pay per call, and you're going to see a big long list of all the types of offers you can run, as well as the network here. You just click on the network, join the network, and then you'll find a whole bunch of pay per call offers. As an example, here's one, Ring Partner, I joined. I don't really recommend them at all, to be honest. They're very hard to communicate with. I cannot get through to anybody human. I did run a couple calls and I was trying to figure out their tracking and all that stuff, but they wouldn't connect with me. They do use Invoca. So if you click on the Invoca button up in the corner here, this is just an example of what you'll see when you come into their platform. This is the offer I was going to run. Basically, you come in here, it gives you all of the guidelines you need to know about the offer. It's very important that you pay attention to the hours of operation when you're running pay-per-call offers, because if you're running traffic outside of these hours of operation, you are not going to get paid. So that is the downfall of pay-per-call for the most part, is that you have to adhere to the day part rules. So you need to make sure your ads are only on during these times, okay? Other things that are important here are the region that you're allowed to target. In this case, it says all of USA, which I did not really believe until I actually called the phone number, and then I realized that they're just redirecting calls all over the country. Kind of not a great offer to be on, to be honest. You want to find an offer that's direct buyer. This is just a network. They're kind of filtering all their calls everywhere, and it's kind of hard to run it. The payout here on this one was $49 per qualified call. I ended up actually getting the offer that I'm running through Envious Media, which is another CPA network that I've worked with in the past. Great network, great people, and they have pay per call offers as well. But I'm just showing you an example of what you would see here. So again, you want to pay attention to the restricted promotional methods. Here I was running social media as well as search, which is allowed on this offer. You can see it's not restricted anywhere. I can run social media and search traffic. So And a few more things you want to keep in mind is just all this description, and gives you kind of angles that you can use. So once you get your phone number, this is when you get your phone number in here, and then you bring it into your platform, whatever you're using for your tracking. In this case, I'm using Ringba. As you can see, I was running this one through Envious, but if I click on this button up here, you can see some other networks that also have offers, and inside Ringba you can have them all in here if they use Ringba. I've found the offers that I've run basically through the Skype group that Ringba gave me access to. So there you go. You get your tracking, you get your offer. Now you need to build your landing page. Let me show you an example of a landing page. This is the one that you can actually get access to if you're a member of the Powerhouse Affiliate Premium membership. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, when you're running a landing page for pay-per-call, you want it to look good on mobile because all of your traffic will be sent from a mobile device. If you're trying to get people to click on these links here, this is a click-to-call link. So basically, it's make a call. If I'm on a desktop, then it's not going to work very well. You need to get this on a mobile device, so make sure that it works on mobile. Another thing you'll notice here is that the header and the footer actually stick, which is also a great strategy. We've done this on the Optimized Press theme. So if you have Optimized Press 3.0 and you come in and join at Powerhouse Affiliate, you'll get access to this template. If you want to join Optimized Press, go to dayjobhacks.com/optimizepress. You'll get a discount, plus you will get access to the platform that allows you to build pages like this super fast. It's what I use for all my landing pages, okay? It allows me to stick the headers, really easy. You don't need to be a coder. So that's how you build your landing page. Now the option for traffic is where it gets tricky, okay? For pay-per-call offers, if you run just call ads on Google search, you're going to get really bad quality, and that is what happened to me when I first ran on these few days in August. I ran this for 10 days, like I said. This day was the best. I made $650 on this day and spent like $100, okay? Which is awesome. Great return on investment. But what happens here is in the first little bit, I was getting really bad quality from Google. But looking at Google first, if you run just call ads, so if you go on Google and you search for plumbing, for example, you'll find a bunch of ads show up, and some of them are for a plumber, we'll say, and there'll be a phone number attached to the ad, and then you can click on it. Well, with home security, I found that as I was setting up my ads for home security, which I'm going to show you here in a second, I was getting conversions and calls. You can see here all the phone calls that were tracked. That's through the Google tracking platform. You can set it, when you set your ad, you can say allow Google to track calls, and it'll track the phone calls from your ads. I had ran a call extension as well as call ads, but here's what's happening. People, for example, would search ADT home security, and they would click on the first phone number that shows up in the ad results, and this could be my ad. People don't pay attention. All they see is the phone number. When they're on their mobile, they're not paying attention. They search something, they think the first phone number they see is the number they need. They call, and it turns out to be a support call for ADT home security or whatever other thing you're doing, okay? If you're running these types of ads, a call ad specifically, which just allows people to click to call, then you're going to get this type of traffic, and it's going to be poor quality. So you make sure when you come in here, you set up tests, so you can see when we go to my ads now, you can see like here, this is just an example. I was paying only $5 Canadian per call, which works out to about $4. Now, if I'm getting paid $65 for a 2-minute phone call, I only need 1 in 10 people to stay on the phone for 2 minutes to make a decent profit. So I was profitable. The problem comes when it gets to your ads, okay? So come into Google Ads, get your free account, then set up your ads. But what I'm going to suggest is that you run different types of ads. Don't just run, we can see the different types of ads here. I ran a responsive search ad, I ran a call ad, and I ran expanded text. Now, in my opinion, I would start with the expanded text and the responsive search. Leave out call ads, especially if you're just starting with a new buyer, okay? You want to give them good quality. Use these expanded text ads and responsive search ads first, because what's happening here is they're clicking the ad and going to my landing page, allowing me to pre-sell them on the service that I want them to call, okay? So if they're looking for home security or best home security near me, all those kind of keywords, they're going to see my ad, home security, which should be, #1 rated home security near you is what I should have as a headline here. I'm going to change that. And then they're going to click on it, and then they're going to read about it, and then they're going to call. Rather than somebody's going to come on and search home security. Maybe they're just searching their own home security. Who knows what they're doing? They see the call 866. They automatically think it's what is related to their search. They call it. They get on my phone line, and they have no idea what they're doing, and they're talking. And you want to know how I know that? I come into Ringba, I can come down here, and I can listen to all of the phone calls that come in. This is key to success. You need to listen to all your calls, especially when you're first starting your campaign. Listen to every single call. You can see the duration of the call. You can see these ones over 5 minutes are likely a good call, a good sale. Somebody's interested in the home security. All of these ones that are 40 seconds, these are bad calls. These are people that are calling, realizing they're looking for support. So as you can see, even though I got 156 calls coming in, 1,000 in revenue, only 16 of them stayed on the phone for more than 2 minutes. And out of those 16, I think there were 3 people that actually bought home security, which in my opinion is a great deal for the company. They only spent $1,000 and they got 3 home security clients, which I'm sure they're going to make way more than $1,000 in the lifetime of those 3 customers, okay? So I think the quality was great. In my opinion, it's worth testing more to keep going, but we'll see as we continue forward in these campaigns. So that's the thing about Google Ads. Highly recommend you start without call ads and without call extensions until you can really laser focus on what keywords are working. And you can come in and you can start searching your keywords. You can see what actual search terms they're searching and which ones resulted in phone calls. And I'm also doing conversions here. I've set up a conversion track. As you can see here, this column here, conversions, are actually people who've landed on my landing page, then clicked to call, okay? That's what those conversions are. These calls, when you see calls, I don't see the column here, but I can add it. Those are actually calls from my call ads when people click call. So there's 2 different things happening here. To set up your conversions, I'm using Google Tag Manager. Now, let's talk about Facebook quickly so that you can see what I mean about Facebook ads. When I run Facebook ads, I'm doing something similar. I tested 2 ad groups here. Drastic difference in the cost per result. I'm tracking the per website contact. So basically, again, tracking when people land on the landing page, then click to call. Once they leave the internet, it's very hard to track them after that. That's the problem I find with pay per call. I love running lead generation offers and keeping people on the internet so I can see more data. So these are things that if you want to comment below, tell me your struggles with pay-per-call or what other things you do differently to track them once they get off the internet. Please share your comments below. Others will find it useful and helpful as well. Okay, let's have a look at what I've done here. Like I said, set up 2 different broad groups here. One of them was multiple ads. This one was more broad and it was more successful, cheaper per call, and actually the quality was much better. I ran this on a different offer, different buyer. Let's have a look at what's going on here, a sample ad of what I did. So if I click on here, and another great thing about running pay-per-call, by the way, on Facebook and on Google is that it appears you are the company. The platform won't ban you as quickly as they would if you're running affiliate links and sketchy redirects. When you have a phone call and you have a phone number, it makes you look more legit. Facebook is less likely to ban you, in my opinion, okay? So here's an example of the ad I ran. Nothing crazy, nothing spectacular, but at the same time, it's not getting me banned. It's legit. Don't wait till it's too late. Protect now, blah, blah, whatever it is, okay? 0 down, protect now. Just kind of different ways to test your ads. I've ran multiple ads. Trust me, there's this isn't the only ad. There's I think actually you see, well, no, it doesn't say here, but I ran about 25 different ads on Facebook. Same idea. They click here, they go to the same landing page that I showed you earlier, the template you can get at powerhouseaffiliate.com. When you go in and join, you can get access to this template as well. So basically the same idea, but I find basically the difference. So let's talk about the difference between running Google versus Facebook. With Facebook, it's interruption marketing. No one is searching for home security right now on Facebook. They're coming here, they are surfing, and then I'm kind of spooking them with an ad about home security, okay? That's the strategy anyway. I'm going in there, I'm saying, hey, you really need to protect your family. This is why. And then I have I can try advertorials, I can try a call ad page. or a call page that I showed you the example. And as you can see, the cost per result per website contact is pretty decent. Getting it around $4 Canadian, mind you, which means it's about $3.25 US. So that gives me, if it's $3.25 US, and I'm getting 65 for 2 minutes of a call US, then I really have a lot of wiggle room here to make it profitable, as long as my ads are targeted and they're going to the right people, and I have good testing in place. All of this is stuff you need to consider as you build out your pay per call campaign. Let me just talk about a couple more tips before I end this video. If you have any more questions, you want to talk about this further, I'm going to post this inside the forum at Powerhouse Affiliate. We also have some sample ads in different niches, a sample ad template you can get access to inside our forum, so that you get access to all of this and we can start discussing it as a as a community as to how to improve these campaigns as we move forward. Okay, so that is what the idea of Powerhouse Affiliate is to get in there and start discussing this stuff further. So this is just an example. So one thing you need to consider, again, when you're choosing your offer, is the IVR. This is the pre-recorded message that people are receiving when you actually when they actually call. So basically, I call every phone number that I get from the advertiser or the person buying the phone calls. What I'll do is I'm going to go in, I'm going to get that phone number that I showed you here inside Invoca or whatever it is. I'll get that phone number. I'm going to actually call it, and I'm going to listen to the IVR, and I'm going to make sure that when I'm there, I'm listening to the call to action that I put on my landing page. For example, if the IVR says press 1 for support or press 2 to get to sales, then I want to make sure that on my landing page I say, call now, hit option 2 to speak to our agents that are on standby to help you with your new home security system, whatever it is, whatever niche we're in. We've tested pets, television, legal, other areas. There's a whole bunch of opportunity in this space. But what I'm going to be focusing on moving forward is not only pay-per-call. I really like the online aspect of pay per lead, CPA, affiliate marketing. What I'm going to be doing is adding phone calls or phone numbers to my landing pages to give me double the opportunity to get paid. Somebody clicks the lead form, maybe they fill it out, maybe they feel more comfortable calling. At least I have a phone number on my page. These are all strategies we're going to do moving forward in other case studies. So come on in to Powerhouse Affiliate, check out the case studies, have a little chat, or just simply comment below. Tell me what you think about this video, what challenges you face in pay-per-call marketing, and any questions you might have. Anyway, thanks for watching. Tune in next week to some more great video content from Day Job Hacks YouTube channel. Press 1 for support. Offers. Now, let me talk about 8 things first. Let me talk. Jesus. Okay, so as we progress through the